Hey everybody, this is Matt here. In this video, I am going to demonstrate adding the soft wipe right transition to video clips in Clipchamp. Okay, well you can see I'm on the home area here. I've logged into Clipchamp. You can find Clipchamp at clipchamp.com, and I've logged in. And you can see this is the home area, but obviously I want to enter the video editing area to show you the transition. So I'm now going to click this create a new video, start from scratch icon here. Okay, now this is awesome. Now I'm in the video editing area of Clipchamp. Now before I proceed any further, I'm simply going to move the mouse pointer up here and click in the input box there to type in my title. Perfect. The soft wipe right transition. Excellent. Now before I import my media, I'm just going to show you this little thing here over the preview pane. So this icon here, the size icon, when I mouse over it, you can see the alt text change aspect ratio. So I'm going to click that now, and you can see we have access to several aspect ratios, but the one I need is wide, 16:9, because I'm going to be using two clips that are 1920 by 1080. That's two full HD clips, and they are definitely widescreen. You know, they're best for YouTube and streaming sites. So I'm going to click the wide there now to make sure it's checked. Excellent. Now I'm going to import my media. So I'm simply going to click the import media icon here on the left of the screen. And I'm going to have to navigate to my folder. So I'm going to click you can see the prompt box is open here. I'm going to navigate to my folder. I'm going to click the desktop icon here on the left. Obviously, whichever folder you're using is up to you because you've placed them on your hard drive. But this is my sample clips folder on my desktop. So I'm going to double click it. I'm going to double click Clipchamp. And there it is there, soft wipe right transition. I'm going to double click it, and I'm going to select my clip. So I'm going to click the clip on the left. You can see it's selected now, and I'm going to hold down the control key and click the clip on the right. Perfect, they're both selected and ready to be imported. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the open icon on the bottom right of the prompt box. Okay, awesome. Both of the clips have been imported now. It's extremely important to remember that these clips have only been imported. They haven't exactly been uploaded. Clipchamp is only referring to the files which are in the originating folder. Remember that, especially in the free version. I think when you purchase the paid for version, you may get some cloud storage. But in the free version, Clipchamp is only referring to the two files in the originating folder. So you may want to keep them there as long as you want to keep the project. Obviously, the finished exported video, is what's most important. But if you want to hang on to your media files for a period of time, you may want to keep them in the originating folder. Okay, great. Sorry for making a short story long there. Now I want to add both clips to the timeline here. So I could simply drag them down and drop them there on the timeline. But I'm going to do this. I'm simply going to click the plus sign on the bottom right of the clip on top there. Perfect. That added it to the timeline. You can see the position indicator is positioned perfectly there at the end of this video clip. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the second clip there on bottom. I'm going to click the plus sign to add the timeline on the bottom right of the clip there, the bottom clip. There we go. Excellent. They've both been added to the timeline. Now we can't see these two clips very well. So what I'm going to do now is show you this handy feature down here on the bottom right of the screen. You can see there are four little icons here, but I need to click the zoom out timeline. That's the magnifying glass with a minus sign on it. It's a little image that looks like a magnifying glass with a minus sign on it. So I'm going to begin clicking it now. Perfect. Now I'm completely zoomed out. Now before I add the transition between both these clips, how about we simply watch them so we'll be able to compare them in the end. So I'm going to click the Seek to Start icon here under the preview pane. Now we've been brought back to the beginning. Now I'm going to click the play icon under both. Now I'm going to click the play icon which is under the preview pane. Okay, excellent. Now we've watched both clips, so now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen to find the transition. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down Here it is here, soft wipe right. So I'm going to click it and drag it down and place it between both clips. Oh, there it is. You can see the alt text there, add transition. So I'm going to drop it here now. Perfect. Excellent. So now I'm going to click the export icon up here in the upper right because I want to merge both these clips into a longer video so we can watch them with the transition added. I'll show you how to do that now. I'll click the export icon in the upper right. And you can see we have several options, and you can see your video will export as an MP4 file there under video quality. And we have the options of 480p for drafts, 720p smaller file size faster export, 1080p high quality, that's what I'm going to be rolling with here, 4K ultra high definition. Your video has no 4K media, and so that's not relevant here. You can access Clipchamp Premium by purchasing the yearly subscription, which runs about 130 bucks Canadian as of the time I made this video, okay? You can export audio only. Only the audio from your project will export. And we can export as a GIF for videos 15 seconds or less. A GIF isn't a video, it's simply an animated image file which you may play on your social media or on a web page, okay? So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click the 1080p HD there to begin the export. Okay, it's exporting now. Excellent. Now you can see in the upper right, soft wipe right transition made with Clipchamp is downloaded to my downloads folder. Be mindful of that when you're exporting. The second copy may download, or should say the original copy may download to your downloads folder on Windows, but I think it's more important to save to your computer, so I'm going to show you that now. See this icon here, save to your computer. I'm going to click that now to save to a folder on my drive, and I'm going to save that to, I'm going to click sample clips here. I'm going to double click Clipchamp. I'm going to double click the soft wipe right transition there, and that's where I'm going to save it. So we can see the file name, soft wipe right transition made with Clipchamp. It's perfect. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer down here and click the save icon on the bottom right. Perfect. Now the video file has been saved. So now I'm going to minimize the browser window, and I'm going to find my folder so we can watch the clip. Just give me a moment now. Here it is here. Sample clips. I'm going to double click it. Double click Clipchamp here. Here it is here. The folder that I saved it to, soft wipe right transition. I'm going to double click it now. And here's the save file made with Clipchamp. I'm going to double click it so we can watch it in Media Player. Okay, that was awesome. Now we saw the transition added to both clips. That's really cool. Now I'm going to close the Media Player window. I'll close the folder window. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the browser there on the taskbar. I'm going to click it now to open it again. Perfect. Now I'm back in the exporting area, but I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and show you this really nifty trick. So this home icon here, I'm going to click it now. And that brought me back to the home area. Excellent. And you can see now soft wipe right transition is there. That's the project. I'm going to click it now. Awesome. And now I could do some more editing. I could add a filter or an effect or some text, but I don't want to do that right now. Okay. Remember that this is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp. You can find it at clipchamp.com. It's important to stay patient with this program because you have to remember the programmers may change features, remove features, or move features, okay? So always try to stay patient when using it. Other than that, I think it's a really awesome program. I really do. I think it's a really decent program. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the YouTube comment section. I will answer all I can. I'll try to get back to you. I'll answer all I can. Thanks for watching. Thank you very so much for your time.